Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Forced back to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
As a man, that's Courtland Sutton. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Ingram finds Evan Ingram. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Another Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. 2nd down run gets him 5. They've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ready?
Going on fourth. Here's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Hold on, son.
Dobbins will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and goal, here comes the option. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bo Nix touchdown! Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Shotgun snap to Fields. The right side, caught by Wilson. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Fields on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of the biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Hold my son. Ready.
Third down run by Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hold my son. Ready.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running it again with Dobbins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hold my son. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hold my son.
Here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Hold my son.
Now Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Take a 13-0 lead. Courtland Sutton, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 319, right tonight.
From the 34. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
551.
Motioning left is their running back.
Right.
Throw on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And he's into the end zone with a pick 6 and a Denver touchdown. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
They start the drive long. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
11. Here we go. 319, can I see that? You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, I said. Hey.
We'll run the counter with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. This is Ingram looking to the left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180. His hands.
Nix with it on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Nix to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jets have the football and are going to set up shop at the 15. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, Smart. 331, 331. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Chased out to his right. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Outright, Corley makes the grab. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Working quickly here. Fields now on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Arian Smith. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Another throw for Fields. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No mas, no mas. Right.
Throwing again. It's Fields. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns can be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
Ready.
Nix off the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Nix now on 1st and 10. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nice instruction.
Running back sent in motion left.
Go.
1st down throw for Fields. Gets it downfield working the left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throwing on 1st down, Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And that one goes for a gain of 11, and that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Broncos 1st down. First and 10 at the 20.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
Joey Slye.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Slye's kick is up and good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Fields. Trying for the deep ball. And they pick him off again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action with Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Broncos pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Juke the defender. All right, some good work on that run back, Gronk. He gets this to the 33. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. And he's into the end zone with a pick six and a Denver touchdown. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Mason Taylor. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New York.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go, son. Move the gate, son.
Fields on 1st down. Row left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, Jets.
Now Fields again. Checks it down to Hall. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son.
Play action, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And we're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, Jets.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
He has the New York touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hold on a second. Ready. 180.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. So this one on the defense. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Nix from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on fourth and goal. Nix to throw again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Up. Here we go. 331. Extend. Right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Down
the field, he's got Wilson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
You got a mini base. Why not?
On first and 10, it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jets first down.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Monday. Chip Slam. Out, let's go. All right.
First down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Here we go, Side. Green 19, gets attack. No mas. Hey, Ken. Easy. Hey, can. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connects with his back, Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here we go. 222.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hold on, son.
From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hold on, son.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hold on, son. Ready. Son.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. Son.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Denver Broncos.
They'll throw again. Nix. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Hold on, son.
They're going to pass it here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Third and goal for Dobbins. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now third and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's fourth and goal.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hits him on the out route. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Same guy, once it again. And the defender there right after the catch. He's stopped at the 17. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, New York.
Fields on first down. Fits it through the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Another throw for Fields. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
Here we go. 331.
Fields throwing once more. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Motioning left is their running back. Throwing again, it's Fields. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 maybe 2 yards there.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
10-yard loss on the play.
11.
It's third down.
West right, fit. Press, touch right.
Fields now, third and long. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Easy. 551, 12 go. Hey, 10.
Desperation time here on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Throwing this back in the end zone. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's a win for the Broncos. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.